Hello, good evening, welcome to Bars and Bells. My name is Lauren.
And I'm Ian.
And this is our Strength and Swings class. We have some kettlebells, we warm up first, and then we do some get-ups, some presses, and some cleans and swings tonight, as well as squats. Stay tuned through our warm-up, and then we'll get rocking with the bell.
So we have our bell, you have the membership in that link, so thank you very much for being here this afternoon. One hand belly, one hand onto that chest. Take a belly breath in, looking to make room first. Nice and slow in, and also nice and slow out. Repeat again, breath into the belly. And pull that belly button into the spine on your exhale. Now keep it there. Take your chest breath in. Nice and slow, and also slow to exhale. With that belly to spine, one more time in the chest. And out slow. Now let's keep that belly to spine and take a nice big breath in. But keep that belly to spine this time. And slow exhale. Now continue pulling the belly button in and a nice big breath underneath. Increase that pressure, help support the spine, and exhale. For two more, keep that belly button pulled in, breathe, and this time brace as if you can take that punch. Now with that shield set, can you continue to breathe? In with power, out with power. One last time, test that shield. You know you're gonna need it with Lauren's class. And then exhale and wiggle. We'll come back to those breathing techniques for power and also recovery. Until then, let's get those knees over toes, just like in those squats. Keep the hips over the feet, pressing knees forward, then just push those hips right through. And repeat. Knees pressing over toes, heels stay heavy until they don't. Then can we just find the fronts of the feet there, kind of like that lunge foot, and how high could you get on your balls of feet while staying low? And then reset the heels to the floor, push your hips through. And then one last time, we'll go knees towards over toes, flat heels until they can't, and then getting lower by peeling off and perhaps sinking low and with grace or an assist. Knees to the floor. Find a place to place the hands on the ground, fingertips first. Fingertips check, callus lines next, and then spin, screwing in so that blood donation faces forward. Pull the hands towards those knees so much that the shoulders might drift over, extending on the wrist. Then press through the floor, pressing yourself back. One more time, pull. Challenge that wrist extension. And then this time, let's draw a circle to your clock or counterclockwise side and feel that pull. Pull on the floor to extend the wrist, push through the fingertips to change from rights to lefts. And then that's one revolution for me. So I'll just go around the other way. Keeping the elbows straight. They're gonna wanna bend. And again, feel the groundedness through the hands. Return to center, press away, add a little friendly wiggle. We'll come back to those wrists in just a second. From now, let's get into a lunge pose in the front. Train tracks, toe tuck in the back if we can, and start by doing our scoops or those posterior anterior tucks. Just a couple of those. Finish in a slightly tucked under position. Then from there, probably a hip hike and then hip down. Just a couple of those as well. And then once you've found center, let's heel toe that leg out to the side. Anywhere between 11 and 9 is appropriate. And then the leg that is lateral, place that same hand across the chest. At the head neck, rotate towards looking at the leg at the side. Then let the upper body, ribs, catch up to that rotation. Reset the head neck forward where it came from, and then re-square those shoulders. Repeat, head first, nice slow rotation growing tall. Then pull that rib cage in that same direction, and at that place, we'll hinge on the hip, placing the hand on the floor. Stack over top, and look at the hand on the ground. Then let that rib cage follow, nice and slow to square up. Let the head go first, looking to the ceiling, and then screw the hand in and open through the rib cage, looking up. And then one last time down through the head neck first, and then through that rib cage, T-spine. One last time with the head neck. Rib cage follows next, and then press the floor away through that windmill. Square up the lunge. Woo, balance, pull through, switch. So first, a little posterior anterior scoop, or scoop up the punch, or tip the bowl of punch forward. Repeat a couple more of those and feel that sandwiching or slurpiness of those legs as we do that. Slurpee. Oh, summer. We should have some Slurpees here. Okay, hip hike and then down. So it's John Travolta or the Bee Gees here, or just a little ups and downs in those hips. Find the level place, the challenging place, and then from there, open to the side. Head first, that hand across chest. Rotate through the head. Next, the rib cage or T-spine. And then return the head to center, followed by the T-spine. Repeating one more time at the head neck first. And then rotation through the rib cage. At that place, we'll hinge, place the hand on the floor, and then look to the ground and let the upper body catch up. Then, screwing in the hand, we'll look up to the ceiling, rotate through the rib cage, and then look towards the ground at the head, following with the rib cage. And for the final time, we'll look up and over with the head neck, and then pressing through the floor at the hand, reaching through the rib cage, windmill up, square to center, legs. I might have mixed that one up right there, but that's okay. From here, let's get hands back on the floor and that wrist extension. Tuck the tailbone to the ceiling, so that's that anterior tip or cow posture, and press the floor forward, lifting the hips. The knees are slightly soft at this place still, so again, tip that tailbone to the ceiling. Then straighten out and enjoy any combinations of the pedals or the, oh my goodness, love that down dog pose. And then press yourself back up to standing. Grab that kettlebell. The heavier the better at this place for a nice plank idea here. And then a quick bottoms up orientation. So setting up that plank, 3-point plank position, nice strong wrist connected to that bell. Stand right over top, set up that hip hinge. Place one hand on that kettlebell, firmly pressing down. If you look at my shoulders, they're not as nice as Lauren's because hers are parallel with the floor and I am on that incline. So let's pull towards the center position. And then if that's still all good, tiptoe back, tiptoe back, tiptoe back. Keep the shoulders stacked over that wrist. Modified plank, modified all fours position. And then pull in, tiptoe in, and then stand up and shake. Check in, shoulder stability, get it nice and strong on that wrist. So we're standing over top of the load. We'll grip it firm. Square up those shoulders, straighten the elbow. Once we firmly attach to the kettlebell, we may decide to tiptoe back, but the shoulder is again staying over the kettlebell, avoiding the twists, the turns. Hold that plank. I have bent knees, so does Lauren. 3, 2, then tiptoe in and stand up. Now let's stand back from that kettlebell. Lauren will have us swing and clean later. So let's just do a clean into that bottoms ups position. I take that pinky grip, corner nearest facing me. We'll pull up into that bottom ups hold and hold for 10 or 15 seconds. Take a couple steps forward, maybe stay where you are. Have that second hand ready and then return it to the hips and onto the floor. We'll shake, reset, same thing other side. Set up the hip hinge. Hike pass into that bottoms ups position. Put your hand up if you did it with your non-dominant first. Yeah, I can't do that either, but keep that hand by just to help. And then hike pass and return to the floor. That's about it for me. Maybe we could try like a bottoms up press one more time, and then it's on to Lauren for the hard stuff. So shake it out and either return to the floor in that plank or progress towards that bottoms ups press as we clean it into the rack. And from the rack, our core brace, our bottom up press, our slow control pull down, hips, floor. That was not easy, but pretend it was. And then set it up on the other side. Same thing, that pinky grip nearest your body, hike pass, pull to the rack, full body tension, full focus, pull it down. Let's build that nice strong groove. and return to the floor. That's the workout. That's the warm up.
Whew.
What you got?
All right.
Lauren has more. Can't wait.
I do have a little bit more, like half an hour or so.
Yeah.
Last week, we did a slow get up to warm up. We're going to do it again. So let's lie down. I'm going to use my lighter bell or the same bell.
Only get ups today on the menu.
It is the only get up today. I'm going to use my lighter bell or my warm up weight to do this activity because we're spending about 10 seconds every position of our get up. But you know me, I get distracted by time and you never really know. So start in your cuddle, and in 3, 2, we'll roll to our back, press, and hold in this firing range for about 5 more seconds. Keep that shoulder packed. Prepare your legs to do the next phase of your get up here. Push and pull to elbow. Finding that elbow, our shoulders are stacked on top of each other. We're looking at our bell or up towards the ceiling. 3, 2, press to the hand. When you're in this position, again, that bottom elbow is straight, so is your top elbow. Your shoulders are packed, and you're preparing to bridge and to sweep. Pause in this tripod position. That bottom shoulder's packed again. We're looking up towards the ceiling. And this next move is going to be 2. So press the floor away, extending your hips, and front foot moves to lunge. Holding this lunge position. Shoulders packed. We like that other arm off to the side. Our hips are level. And now using both legs to help you up. Pause here. You don't get to go back down yet. We're thinking about our press we'll be doing later today. And now 3, 2, leg you can touch. Drop back, control, hold. 5 or so more seconds here. Hips are level. Finding that core tension. Step, rotate, hand finds floor. Restack those shoulders and wait. Both lats engage. Wrist is still straight and strong. Sweep. Find your tall sit. Still looking at that bell. Breathing. Practicing patience with Lauren. Find your elbow.
Oh, I don't know.
Hold and breathe. And then to the floor, but end in firing range for another 10 seconds. 5, 4, 2, and then pull that bell down and cuddle. All right, so
you're a meanie.
I either missed a whole minute or that was just shy of 2 minutes. I think it was 1 minute and 50 seconds. That's like 10 seconds in each position.
20 seconds each position, 10 seconds up and 10 seconds down.
Well, guess what? We have to do the same thing on the other side.
No, we've been
Get
selling
ready.
kettlebells, right? And what drills do we tell people to do?
Slow.
Spend time under your belt.
Ready, set, cuddle, roll, 2-hand and press, firing range, 10 seconds. Wrist is straight and strong. Elbows locked out, shoulders packed. Our legs are in a position right now to help us get to our elbow. Elbow, both shoulders are stacked and packed, those lats engaged, looking at your bell. Press to your hand. Find that tall sit. Don't do what I'm about to do. I just have to fix my mic. Finding that tall sit position. And then we're going to bridge and sweep. Hold this tripod. If you were to check yourself out after, you'd know that your hand is on top of your elbow, your shoulder is stacked on top of your shoulder, stacked on top of your other elbow, stacked on top of your hand. Press the floor away, extend your hip, front foot moves. You're in that lunge position again. That back toe is tucked. You need that tuck to help you up, especially as this gets heavier. Hup to tall. Holding that tall position again. Top of your press, your glutes are squeezed, your core is braced, your shoulders packed. Step back and lunge down. Pausing again in this tall lunge position. I still have my toes tucked when I'm here, and I keep that position through as we take that foot open, rotate, hinge, hand finds floor. Again, back to the stacked position, shoulders on top of each other. Pack, brace, sweep to that tall sit. Breathe and hold. From here, find your elbow. 5 seconds, and then we'll slowly find our back. Keep that bell up in the firing range for 3, 2, 2 hands. Bell pulls down. I think I let you off the hook about 5 seconds there compared to the other
I'm glad
side.
a couple of those 10s were more like 5s.
You're lucky. Whew. All right.
Doesn't take much to make a head load heavy.
It doesn't. We're going to stand up. And as well as last week, and I say that a lot because we like to be consistent with our programming as well as build on our programming. So last week we did 5 sets of presses followed by some single leg squats. Guess what? We're doing it again today. Last week, if you followed exactly what I did, I did 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. I forget what Ian did.
Same.
This week, my goal is going to be to do 3s for 5 sets. So 3 presses each arm, 5 rounds. Your goal?
I'm going to try.
He's going to try for that too. So pick your goal, 5 rounds. Pick your bell. Okay, and let's start with our presses. First set, we cheat clean it to rack. We press it your number. If you're pressing more than 5, let's talk about getting a heavier bell or popping it upside down into that bottoms up position. 3, 2, first arm, your numbers. And park. Now we don't really have semesters in our programming necessarily, so we've been working on this press all the time, really since January is when we kind of restarted. But when you're pressing, thinking about using that energy from the floor up into your butts, your core to get it overhead. Same thing, second set. And park. While you're doing those presses, just like, sorry, having some wardrobe issues today, but just like we did in our warm up with Ian, shield on.
Shield.
All right, first set of our single leg squats today. Pick a leg, take the other leg up into that low position. From here, send your knee over your toe, keep your shoulders stacked on your hips. Lightly tap down, try to sink a little lower, offload, extend, press through to tall. Repeat again. Knee goes over toe, tap down, sink a little lower, press through to tall. You know I like the number 3s, one last time. Knee over toe, tap, sink a bit more, and then press to tall. Excuse me, shake it out.
Take some focus for that one.
Same thing, other side. Low position first. Tall hips, then knee goes over toe, tap, sink a little lower, offload, extend through. Repeat, knee over toe, tap, try to find more dorsiflexion, and then extend. One last time for that pistol squat. We need that knee to go over a toe, and then we even need a little bit more, and then press through to tall. Shaking it out. I had something to say. Oh yeah, I'll talk about that next time. Until then, ready to press again?
What I was about to say was I like how when we do these heavy sets, we get more rest. Yeah, but that's just Ian asking for more rest. So we got you extra 10 seconds here. Let's see if that helps us keep our 3s.
Same number as last time or whatever you're going for, first side. And park. Whew. Shaking it out.
First one started light. Second one felt, oh yeah, you know what that is.
Yeah, this felt.
And had to trust the groove for the third.
I always find that first set of presses is a little surprising no matter what. Ready? Second side. Finishing up your press here, thinking about your squat. And what I was going to say about our squat today is that we always like to have this leg up here because it keeps our hips level. And one of the biggest things we see in a single leg squat is people start getting lopsided hips. Keep it in.
People like me.
People like everyone. All right, getting a little deeper this time. Back to that low position. Knee goes over toe first. Hang out. Tap down. This time, sit back lower into a chair. Then offload, hold, press through to tall. Repeat, knee over toe, put the foot down, sink back, offload, press to tall. Last one, whoops, knee over toe, tap, sit back, offload, press to tall, and shake it out. Same thing, other side. Knee over toe first, tap, sink a little lower, offload, press through. Repeat, knee over toe, tap, sink, hold, and press. Last time, knee over toe, tap down, sink, hold, rimp, to tall. Shake it out. All right.
That wasn't a slurpy straw sound, but that sure sounded like it worked right there.
It worked. All right, round 3 here. Round 3 of presses.
I might need some of that here. Some of that humph.
Ready? Go. And park.
Lauren, that helped.
What?
I don't know, whatever.
Okay,
whatever
good.
we did there, Lauren, that helped.
Good. Couple seconds off. Second arm, how are your reps going? You can chat with us if you'd like, or I'll just pretend you're chatting and that it's going really well.
We hope so. We know so.
Get ready in 5 seconds. Second arm, same number of reps. Let's go. Park. Breathe.
Yes, the breathing cue tends to get challenging as those presses grow.
Right. All right, so ultimately we're working towards that pistol squat or the single leg squat with the leg out front. So we need to extend our leg out front. Let's do that now. Same start though. From here, knee goes over toe. Then you're gonna sit back and sink a little lower. Then you're gonna straighten and hold and extend through. Repeat, bend, knee over toe. Sit back a little more. Straighten and hold, grow to tall. Last one, knee over toe. Sink a little more. Straighten, ramp, and shake. And number 3. So good, bad. All right, second side. Knee over toe again. Sit back into those hips. Straighten the leg. Press to tall. Bend. Knee over toe. Sit back. Extend the leg. Press to tall. Last time. Knee over toe. Sit back. Straighten. And extend. Shaking that out. Sweating back here.
Sweating back there. Shaking my breath too.
The climate is changing. It's warmer. All right.
Summer swinging. Had us a blast.
Okay. Not singing. Round 4. Presses. Same number. I'm on the same number. You're on the same number.
That same number.
Here we go. Hip,
Tell
hip.
it to myself every time before we start.
Hip, hip. Oop. Good. Successful reps. Power. All the way up. You'll notice you might see my little bit of a hip drive. Don't confuse that. Getting my weight under the bell to a lean. 2 very different things. Get under the load, no leaning over.
Power up.
Ready, set, second side. Nice. Breathe and shake. Excellent.
Yeah, for someone who's pretty obsessed with wiggles in other practice, I didn't really practice them today.
Practice those wiggles. All right, one more very important part of our pistol squat before we put it all together is hanging out at the bottom. What you're gonna do with both feet underneath you, press your knees over your toes, keep your heels heavy, and keep sinking to your low. Once you're here, let's hang out. Whew. To take a second off, roll to the balls of your feet and find that really high position. Trying to make sure your ankles look like this and not in. Find your heels again with control. Sink low, sink low. One more time, roll up to the balls of your feet, hold. One last time, find those heels, connect, stay low for a second, and then press through to tall.
Whew.
All right.
You can hear our ballet instructor right here. Look up, look up.
I know.
I was looking down clearly.
Down a little bit too.
So hard to look up when you're doing that because it means you have to extend your T-spine.
It does.
Ah.
All right, we have our last set of presses tonight. For real, last set.
Nice.
Same number, keep it consistent, keep it strong, and as if I'm gonna say do it one more time, but I won't, I promise. I'll just tell you to do other things. Here we go. Hip hinge, last set. Nice. So what I mean by that is our workouts and our training should give us power and give us energy to continue. It shouldn't deplete us. If it's depleting us, we might want to consider what exactly we're doing and what exactly we're working on. There is a time and a place for that, but not all the time. Ready? Second side. Here we go. 3, or your number. And park. Good, you did it.
I did.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Did you do it?
We hope so. Tell us. We did have some awesome feedback this week in a Reddit post, and it felt so good. And then they took down my post, and that's okay. But we do love feedback, so let us know.
Okay, we have one last set of our pistol squats. Attempt any drill we've done thus far, or give your pistol squat a whirl. It doesn't have to be all the way down, just try. That means one leg lifts, it extends, and then we sit back and we keep sinking and up to tall. 1 to 3 reps, depends on you, keeping that chest extended, a leg out front. Last one or so, up, and shake it out. How'd it go? Was that your harder side?
Oh, I did my easy side first,
All
just
right.
like I normally would. But give yourself that confidence, like it goes well. And then here we go, just trying to match that 3 on the harder side.
Second side. Controlling the down and power on the up. Don't discount that pull down, even if you need a little assist on the up with that extended leg. Last time. Shaking it out.
3 again.
Nice.
Yes.
That's great.
Maybe 3 is the right number to train at here. 3 of everything, except 3 of those extra long get-ups. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No.
Okay. Today, we're gonna go swing, clean, squat. Then we're gonna do some push-ups. So the pattern is gonna be, we're both gonna go at the same time. So no, I go, you just go with us. First round, 1 swing, 1 clean. Adjust your stance, 1 squat, through, park. Repeat on the second side. Swing, clean, squat. Bell goes down. You step back. You pump out some push-ups. We take a little break. We do it all again. Next time we're doing round 2s of them, then 3s, then 2s, then 1s. Get your bell that you feel comfortable swinging, cleaning, and squatting. I'm gonna spice it up and start with my non-dominant hand. Here we go, we're going all at the same time. Hand on bell, pack shoulder, 1 swing. 1 clean, 1 squat. Up, through park. Put it down. Up, shake, second side. One swing, one clean, one squat, through park. All right, if you understood my instructions, you understood we have 5 rounds of this. We're gonna do push-ups. I am gonna pick the number 5. And I'm gonna try to do 5 push-ups every single time. You pick your number, make them really awesome push-ups. Sometimes less is more. Your pace, go ahead. Make sure as you're doing these push-ups, you're squeezing your glutes, bracing your core, keeping your shoulders packed, and your head in line with that spine. Take a couple seconds off.
Between the dips yesterday and those today,
I know.
I think tomorrow is going to be a light training day with the kettlebell.
That's why I'm doing a little more push-ups. I want to improve my dip strength, get my muscle
For those
up
backyard
back.
workouts, for those who are local and for those who are not local, find a good park, find those dip bars. Super fun times outside.
All right. Round 2. Two
Swing,
swings.
swing.
Yeah. Swing, swing, clean, clean, squat, squat. Round 2. Here we go. Hand on bell. 2 swings. Swing, swing. Clean, clean. Squat. Squat. Park. Wiggle.
Feels like my pants might not be big enough for this workout, Lauren.
Wipe your brow. Get bigger pants.
I think
Second
so.
side. Swing, swing. Swing. 2 cleans. Both hips come through. 2 squats. Elbow stays in tight. Controlled park. Breathing. Shaking. Push-upping. Your number. Don't worry about my number. Pick a good one. Here we go. Lats, butts, core, hips up. Breathe. If push-ups aren't for you, maybe you're holding that high plank position, holding that hover bear. Choose what works for you. Maybe you're just resting because the swing clean press is enough. And by swing clean press, I meant swing clean squat.
And by this point in the workout, I'm wondering if Lauren's actually sincere when she says, have your workout leave you with more than it takes from you. A little bit tough right now, Lauren.
That's it. Better do more swings than Ian.
Okay, we'll keep on that conditioning.
All right, round 3. 3 of everything. Swings, 3. Clean, 3. Squat, 3. Here we go, first side. Swing 3. 3 cleans. Keeping it tight to the body every time. And both hips. And then 3 squats. And park. Take a second off.
Thank you.
Breathe. Just a second. Don't get too excited. Same thing.
3
Other
of
side.
everything.
3 of everything. Swings. 1, 2, 3. Clean. And squat. Elbows in tight. Chest is up. Pulling down. And driving up. Putting that bell down with just as much control as you picked it up. Push-up time. Pick your number. Here we go. Pack those shoulders right away. Keep those hips up and glutes squeezed. You should still have that shield on as you do those push-ups. No problem.
Got it.
Anytime. Always prepared. All right. 2 more rounds.
2 swings. 2
Yeah,
cleans.
thank you.
2 squats.
Ready?
Trying to hide my breath. It's so hard over here, and Lauren made me take it.
Here we go. Hand on bell. 2 swings. Swing. Swing. Clean. Clean. Squat. Squat. Park. Up. Shake. Nice. I like to keep my instructions minimal by this point in class. Breathing in and out through the nose. Filling that belly. Same thing. Other side. Twos. Hand on bell. Pull. 1, 2. Clean. 2. And squat it. And park. Nice. Second last set of push-ups, planks, bear hovers, plank walkouts. Endless opportunity here. As long as you're breathing and squeezing and pressing. Nice.
See, that's what happens in kettlebells. You might not want to swing when you first start, but then by the end, you're rhyming it off.
It's true.
And hoping and loving that we'll do it again. One last set.
All right. One more set. Singles, let's just get it done. In front of your bell. 1 of each. Swing it. Clean it. Squat it. Park it. Nice. Shake it out. Take a little breather. Second side. Last set. Swing. Clean. Squat. Park. That does mean though, one more set of push-ups.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Let's do our push-ups and then end on the floor. Last set, your reps. Here we go. Do you still have the shield? Are your lats still engaged? Once you're done, come on down. Let's hang out in our 90-90 position here for a second. With our elbow on the floor to the side. Our mouth closed and our lungs open. With your hand on your belly or your hand on the chest, actually place it on your belly. Let's fill that belly. So breathing in, belly expands, exhale, belly falls. Let's repeat that a couple more times. In and out. 2 more, in and out. Slowing the breath down, last one, in and out. Now we'll end similar to where we started today, so with that top arm across your chest. Let's look at the floor with our elbow, look at the elbow with your head, and then rotate towards the floor with those shoulders. And then head will open towards the sky, chest will open towards the sky. One more time. Before you go, push that back hip forward. Then your head's gonna look at your elbow. Your shoulders are gonna rotate closed. You're still extending your back hip as you open your head, open your chest, extend your back hip. Take another breath here. Exhale. Press yourself away from the floor and slowly switch sides. Same thing.
I love those resets, those rolls. We hope that restores and resets things for you too.
Hand on belly. Couple breaths in again. So inhale, filling belly. And exhale. 2 more just the same. Noticing after that last round that control of breath hopefully is a bit easier. And exhaling. We'll take that top arm across our chest with our bottom shoulder packed and our hip extended, looking at your elbow, and then squaring your shoulders up. From there, head rotates to sky, shoulders rotate open. Head looks back to elbow, chest squares back up to the floor, and then extending the back hip. Head looks open, chest looks open, breathing, and then just pressing the floor away to say our goodbyes. Thank you very much for joining us tonight on our Strength and Swings journey.
Sweaty Strength and Swings journey tonight.
We'll be doing the same but different next week, so stay tuned. Practice your skills in between. Just enough, not too much. Check out the members area for some Less than 15-minute workouts for mobility, body weight, and kettlebell. Thanks for being a member. We really appreciate it. Let us know how it goes, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Stay strong.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.